Moving on, it seems like family ties come before UGC regulations for this professor from Dharwad. Dr. Sharad Babu, who is a professor of Siddappa Kambali Law University, violated rules and evaluated his daughter's answer scripts for the LLM exam. According to the UGC norms, the evaluators should not be allowed to check papers of anyone with whom they have blood relations. But Sharad Babu flouted the rules and evaluated his daughter's papers of the LLM exam, which were conducted last February. This matter was brought to the university's notice by the examination board officials, who issued a notice. Sharad Babu insisted that if they found any partiality in his evaluation, then he was ready for any action. Following this, the university's syndicate members held a meeting yesterday and decided to suspend him after they found that Sharad Babu had indeed been gracious in allotting marks to his daughter. He is likely to be suspended today. And well, this man, Dr. Sharad Babu, decided that his duties as a father come before him as being a professor, being an educator, and someone who's supposed to set an example. While the law clearly states that these professors cannot evaluate the papers of anyone related to them by blood, Sharad Babu went on to break the rule, evaluated his daughter's paper in the LLM exam, and then went on to generously give her marks. The examination board officials realized that there was a hiccup with regards to the evaluation and then went on to inform the university, and now Dr. Sharad Babu has been suspended. Well, the commercial hub of North Karnataka, Hubli, is in for a surprise, and the surprise is coming at a whopping cost of 141 crores. So what's the surprise? Let's find out.
Hubli Airport gears up for an upgrade. Hubli, also called Chota Mumbai, is a hub of commercial activities. This growing city is frequented by businessmen from Bengaluru and Mumbai. To boost the economy and commercial activities in Hubli, the airport is all set for a massive makeover. And the makeover is coming at a whopping cost of 141 crore rupees on a sprawling 614 acres of land. The length of the runway will be extended by 2,439 meters and the width by 45 meters. 64 crore rupees has been set aside for this purpose. Hubli Airport will be shut for a period of 2 months starting from August 1st to facilitate the upgrading. Commercial flights will be using Belgaum Sambra Airport so that the passengers are not put to inconvenience.
Central place is Hubli. Hubli in the ಈಗ ನಾವು ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಬೆಳಗಾವಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಗೋವಾಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಗೋವಾಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅನ್ನೆಸರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಂತ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರು ನೈಟ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಟೂ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
The airport will be shut for a period of 2 months, and this people say will cause them huge inconvenience. Until the upgrading is completed, people of Hubli will be forced to depend on either Belgaum or Goa airports. But developments do come at a price, and people of Hubli will have to put up with this difficulty before finding a place on the international map. Prakash Nulvi for News9, Hubli.
Well, a mother's love is said to be unconditional, and here's an example of that. Take a look at what this brave woman in Yadgir village did to deliver a baby. She was forced to do it thanks to the apathy of the state government.
The Krishna River is overflowing, and this has caused flooding in the village of Neelakanta Narayanagadi. In this flooded area was a pregnant woman, Yellamma Gadde. Her due date was nearing. She was completely cut off from the town due to floods, and there were no doctors in the village. None of the doctors were ready to reach the village because of the floods. The water level kept rising, making things more difficult by the minute. Overflowing river fails to deter pregnant woman. Determined Yellamma takes up the challenge. Even experienced swimmers hesitated to swim in the flooded river, but Yellamma was determined to get across to the other side and deliver her baby safely. With the help of the villagers, she tied floaters made out of tree bark around her, and then, believe it or not, she crossed the flooded river. Helped along by other villagers, Yellamma waded 600 meters through the river to reach the shore.
ಹಿಂದೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ ನನಗೆ ಮುಂದೊಬ್ರು ಈಸಿದ್ರು ಎರಡು ಬಾಳು ಕಾಯಿ ದಾರಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಲೆ ಒಂದೇ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಣಿಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಭಾಳ ತರಸ ಐತ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭಯ ಆತ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮನೆ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಇದ್ರಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತ.
The Krishna River is flooded every year following heavy rains. The villagers of Neelakanta Narayana Gaddi are separated from the rest of the state due to the floods. The villagers struggle to travel during the monsoon and floaters made of tree bark are their only transport.
ನದಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ್ರಿ ಬಾಣಿತನಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈಗ ದಾಡ್ಸ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ 10-12 ಮಂದಿ ಕೈ ಇದು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಕಾಯಿ ಕುಂಡ್ಯಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ಯಂದು ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಗೊಂಬಂದಿರಿ ನಡವು ಬಾಣಿತನ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಏನು ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು MP ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಓಟು ಬಂದಾಗ ಈಗೇನು ಯಾರು ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ರಿ ನದಿ ದಾಟಾಗ ಏನಾರ ಆಯ್ತು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಡುವ ಆದ್ರೆ ದೇವ್ರ ಬಾರ ರೀ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋದ ದೇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಾರ ಇಟ್ಟು ದಾಟ್ತೀರಿ.
Yellamma's bravery needs to be applauded, but this incident also throws light on the apathy of the state government towards the villagers. Not only do they lack basic infrastructure, but also basic medical facilities. Shashikant Mendigara, News9, Yadgiri.
Roads in Bengaluru continue to be in a dilapidated state, but none of the civic authorities seem keen to do anything about it. Here's a report on one such road.
The road we are showing you is the one between Byatarayanapura and Naindahalli Junction. This stretch of road has been seeing BMRCL construction work for the past 3 to 4 years. The residents and motorists allege that works have been on at a snail's pace. Regular movements of heavy vehicles have left the roads in a dilapidated state. But the motorists have no option but to put up with the condition of the road. The stretch of about 1.5 kilometers has numerous potholes and some are big enough to cause accidents.
ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬ ಅಂದರೆ ಓಡಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಜನಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೆವಿ ತುಂಬ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಇದೆ. ರೋಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ತುಂಬ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆವಿ ಧೂಳಿದೆ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ. ಹಾಂ ಸರ್, ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಓಡಾಡೋಕ್ಕಂತೂ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
The big question haunting these residents is who will be repairing this road. All the civic authorities involved, BBMP, BMRCL and BDA are found passing the buck. The policy says that it is the prerogative of BMRCL to repair the road as long as the works undertaken by it are in place.
When the work is in progress, when the work is not completed and road has not been set right and handed over to BBMP, the responsibility still lies with the metro. If the work is already completed, metro works, road has been patchwork done, asphalting done, and no more civil works are available in that road in respect of metro related civil works, then they normally hand over the road back to BBMP. So there are two categories of roads. One category of roads is roads which have been restored, handed over back to BBMP. Another category of roads where work is happening of metro and they are still bringing their machines, bringing their materials.
On the other hand, BMRCL says it is for the BDA to take up road related issues as the authority is constructing a flyover in the area. If the road is in a dilapidated state due to metro works, it is not the prerogative of BMRCL to repair it. It is BDA's responsibility. It is the prerogative of this authority to repair all those roads which have been ruined during metro work. We want to make it clear that BMRCL is not concerned with road repairing works. Well, this is how the situation stands as of now. BBMP points the finger at BMRCL and the rail company passes the buck to Bangalore Development Authority. In such a scenario, is there any entity which is ready to come forward and think about the fate of the common man? Maltesh for News9, Bengaluru.